What's that dude? Dude's smoking a cigarette. Are you serious? My dude's bathing with a water bottle. Hey, I'm here at 242nd Street, and Austin Lamb provided this Where To Now today. So let's get right into it and get out of here. We're headed out the Bronx. Next stop is what? Oh, you know what? I'm going to sit in the blue seats. The random blue seats on the 1 train. That's right. They're rare because they're random. I guess they like took some R44 seats and like, we don't have any orange seats. Let's just toss these in there. Take a look at the train yard out here. The 1 train yard. Because there are so gosh darn many 1 trains that they just need a separate yard for them all by themselves. Look at them. Check it out. That's where they go to not get washed. It's a beautiful day here. The flowers are blooming. The trees are green. And that says Urban Mass Transportation Project. Interesting. Never saw that old sign before. Kind of like old signs. All right, well, here we are, the Bronx. There's a garage that is not full of trains. It's full of cars. And we're just, man, we got a long ways to go. We got to go to 96th Street and change for the 3. And then and then we must go to Times Square. I want to catch the shuttle train. That's one of the reasons I chose this little Where To Now suggestion. Hey, Carvel ice cream. There's a little putting green there. Did you see that? Did you see that? Somebody like used the open restaurant stuff to put the putting green there. And it looks like they're building an apartment building or a parking garage over there. Probably an apartment building. Hey, let's look in people's windows. Everybody's got their blinds down. See, we're going obscenely slow. Like that lady's almost walking as fast as this train is going. Let's speed it up some. Anyway, as I was saying, I chose this one because I wanted to go back and pick up I thought it was a good idea to go back and pick up the shuttle train that I was unable to take in the Where To Now all trains video because it's in Manhattan. But hey, no Manhattan rules don't apply today. In fact, we're already in Manhattan, like it or not. Marble Hill. All right, cool. So, that's, well, I guess we're gonna see what we can see. Maybe we see some stuff we didn't see last time on the way up here because of the craziness of having to go all the way around Manhattan, the biggest transit hub borough in New York City. Oh, these silly rules I make up for myself. 225th. Okay, cool. Cool. We're about to cross the, I don't know, what do they call this? The Bronx River? No, not really, obviously. But here we are. Let's go fishing. I'm sure, you know what? I guarantee you there are signs down there that say no fishing. But hey, if you actually live beside that place, I guess there's no reason not to go fishing. All right, cool. So, 215th Street. Oh, look at all the cars stacked on top of other cars, Never ceases to amaze me. I'm sitting here riding the train, and there are just like so many people who still own cars and need a place to park the chunk of metal. I like cars just fine, just not in the city. Dykeman Billiards Cafe. Okay, another billiards place. Doggo! Hey, doggy! Doggy dog. Really pretty dog. Cool. Now we're heading on to Underground 191st. Yeah. It's kind of boring, I guess. So let's take a look at the dog. Doggo. Doggy dog! Such a good... Is it a good boy or a good girl? I don't know. It's a good dog. Pretty dog. You see how light blue her eyes are? What's that dude? Dude's smoking a cigarette! No, man, not on the train. It's... you guys are... I mean, I guess it's a good thing smell-o-vision hasn't been invented because it now stinks in this train car because my dude over there is smoking a cigarette. And looks like... I don't even know what else he's doing. It's gross. I could change train cars, but I don't know. Do it. No, I'm just gonna stick here. and stare at that old ceramic station identifier. Man. Okay, well, anyway, let's try and concentrate on what's at hand. We're at 145th Street. Man, it stinks in here. And maybe I should just move to a different doorway. Maybe that'll help. It's the 137 City College. You know, I'm gonna tweet. I'm gonna tweet it. Let's just come over here. I'm gonna tweet about this and tell the New York NYCT what's going on. 137th Street. Are you serious? My dude's bathing with a water bottle. Dude. I mean, I guess I'm lucky he doesn't smell bad and is actually bathing, so okay. Anyway, I tweeted, and this is what I said. I said and this is their response. Almost 12 hours later. Good evening, sorry for the late reply. We've shared a report with NYPD. Thank you, NYCT, for the prompt response to the guy smoking in the train car. I mean, I don't know what I really expected. We actually got held at the station. I cut it out. I'm going to cut it out. But we got held at the station, 135th Street. I was like, oh, are they going to do something? Are they sending somebody right away? Does this really work? It does not. It does not work. There is no right away. No, there's no instant response to anything people tweet because they probably receive so many tweets every day that it's ridiculous. People complaining about one thing or another. So I guess on the list of priorities, some dude smoking in a train car falls pretty far down, especially if there is some physical violence or somebody's actually sick or hurt. All right, close the door already. Get me to 96th Street. Man, that dude left the car, but still. Sometimes I have issues with New York City, but at the same time, doggo! Hey, doggy. How you doing? How's everything? I want to pet the doggy so bad. But what Okay, wear your mask. I get it. We're doing it. We're wearing the mask. One of the most wonderful things about New York City, one of the most wonderful things, absolutely, is that smoking is not allowed in so many places. Now, not insulting smokers out there, whatever, your choice and everything, but smoking is a disgusting habit and it smells so bad. And I can't deal with it. So, I, personally, as a non-smoker, hey doggy, hey, she sees me, hey doggy. As a non-smoker, I appreciate the fact that I don't have to eat a meal or, do other things out and about in public and have to smell cigarette smoke. Walking along the sidewalk is one thing. Anything else? Nah, get away. Ugh. Whatever. And also, it's incredibly unhealthy, as we all know. So, that is my rant on smoking. Enough. I wasted a good number of minutes on that and didn't get to pet the doggy. So, not a great day. Just, okay, you get it. W's dirty on that sign. That's camera's misbehaving. Okay. Is that a relatively new installation behind her? It looks pretty new. It's so bright. I don't know. I could be wrong. I gotta go check the date on that one. Hey, that's the shuttle train, the perpetual work shuttle. I guess they're making progress. At least the shuttle's working. Last year it wasn't even going because of construction. I guess if you're going to remodel an entire underground line in Times Square, it requires a lot of planning and logistics. So I'm not going to be too grumpy about this because it'll be pretty awesome once it's done. Oh, I totally meant that was track 1. Okay, I gotta go all the way around here. There's track 1 and track 4. I missed it. Okay, so I had no idea. Like, it said 2 minutes on track 4, and then I'm like seeing a bunch of people coming around the corner, and by the time I get here, obviously, all the way around the corner, it's gone. But you can see the construction on the other tracks there, just sort of chilling. Nobody's in there working, but... Alright, so I guess the next one... Oh, that's an old... So, that's a really old sign. Is it really old? Because how long have they used the black background versus the white background? Because it seems like this is the only place I think I can see that, like those. This is the only place I can think of that have the older white ones still as in-use directional signs. Anyway, here comes the shuttle to Grand Central. 2 minutes. Yay. Alright, well, we've already taken the 1 and the 3. They weren't very exciting. Maybe the one-stop shuttle train will be super exciting. I mean, it is a green shuttle train, so who knows? See, green. It's like a 6 train, but it's a shuttle train. Neat. Alright, well there's Times Square. We're going to Grand Central. Times Square is pretty busy. I like how the subway ridership's coming back. You know, people are getting vaccinated, still wearing their masks. We're still on top of it, New York City, mostly. And something I didn't realize, like, stand clear of the moving platform. There's like a weird moving platform that closes the gap under there. Like, it's weird. It's not like the good ones at 14th, I think it's 14th Street that has the moving platforms for the 4 and 5. But it's a bit weird. It's just like to make sure you don't fall all the way down. You only fall some of the way down. Don't break an entire leg, just your ankle. That's mean. It's a pretty easy gap to avoid, but it's just weird that it covers like a foot down. Oh, okay. So you know what? Let's take a peek in here and see if we can see what's going on in here. Come on, camera. There we go. Oh, just some sandbags or cement and not a lot of stuff in there. I guess they just reserved that space for when they might need it. Oh. This is sad. Grand Central is so empty now. Empty stores, but this art installation is still here. This is one of my favorites. Let's take a closer look. Why not? I like the little randomly coiled copper-looking wire there. And you got, I don't know. I like metal sculptures, just like a speed wheels. Okay, Daniel Sinclair, stainless steel, brass, bronze, and aluminum. No actual copper. So I guess the painted stuff is probably bronze. And the brass is the golden looking stuff. Aluminum, interesting. Everything has to be pretty well coated to keep from corroding. Anyway, I like the structured randomness almost of that one. I like that installation a lot. All right, 42nd Street, get that out of the way. Grand Central, it's up. Here comes a 4, but we don't want the 4. We got to take the 5 because that's what Austin Lamb said. There's a little 2 down there on the bottom of the car. 1, 2. Interesting. I don't think I've ever noticed that before on those cars. And here's some of my favorite 6 train cars, 1998 and 1999. Former 7 train cars, it looks like. Gonna party like it's 1999. Alright, 5 train. Cool. Last one. We're taking this to Bowling Green. And we'll go above ground at Bowling Green because I kind of like Bowling Green as a station, and I also like everything, the things that are above it. Hey, it's a rodenticide. It says 2/28/21. Okay, that's pretty good. February, last day of February of 2021. Not that long ago. They definitely. I'm not quite understanding why they only put it half covering the previous rodenticide sticker, but whatever. All right, coolsies. Express. Yay, Express.
As you exit, please be careful of the gap between the platform and the train.
So this is the one that has the actual proper extended platforms, right?
R and W train.
Transfer is available to the M14 Select Bus Service.
Not going to the Select Bus Service. Yes, I know in the last episode I called it Special Bus Service, but I'm going to call it, I can call it whatever I want, so there. I mean, I called an R train a W train in the last episode. What you gonna do? Here we are, 14th Street, so we only got 1, 2, 3, 4 more stops. All right.
And clear of the closing doors, please.
Oh, not taking the 6, but are we going to have to wait for it? Nope. Okay, good. Cool. Didn't have to wait for the 6, which would have been very annoying to have to wait for the 6. Express! Yay!
Brooklyn Bridge, City Hall.
There's another 6. The termination, origination point for the 6.
This is an exciting station. The elevator is at the
Don't
front of the platform.
think I've ever taken the 6 all the way to the end, have I?
This is a Brooklyn Bound 5 train. The next stop is Fulton.
That seems kind of unfair. I've taken the 6, I've taken the 1 all the way to the end at least 3 times. But I've never taken the 6 all the way to Pelham Bay Park. Maybe someday, but not for a Where To Now because that's way too much, way too far. Wall Street. Not getting out there, we're getting on it. Bowling Green.
This is a Brooklyn
Oh.
Bound 5 train.
I think I always mention this wrought iron, this fancy wrought iron. It's not just like jail cell bars or anything. They went fancy with these, this fence and this these barriers. I like it. I like the fancy twisty wrought iron. I like it. But of course they didn't. It's Wall Street. They gotta get fancy, right? I wonder if there's even anybody still goes to Wall Street anymore, right? Probably not. Not so much. Bowling Green with the beautiful red brick. Yep, that's one of the reasons I like this station. Reddish orange brick is just pretty. Nice to look at. Let's take the elevator. Knuckle push. I don't push any buttons out, public buttons with my fingers anymore. Usually I press it with my wrist, you know, not even try to get, just to be safe. And I definitely don't touch my face before I wash my hands thoroughly when I get home. I know surface transmission was proven to be not so much of a big deal, but still, it's just, for other germs, it's good to not. There's a random Omni decal on a corner, there, on the corner pole there. Wait a minute, what am I doing? I'm not going, this is the exit. I'll go up here. I was about to go back up. Taking elevators just threw me off. Anyway, we still get to do some escalator fun, right? We'll go out to Battery Place, Bowling Green. Maybe we'll find out why it's called Bowling Green. Escalator fun number 2. Whee! Okay, cool. Here we are. Oh, right, yeah, that's right. This is the Native American Museum. What is it? Let me see what it says. National Museum of the American Indian, which is okay. Seems like they should rename that, but whatever. I get it. National Archives up, and it is still temporarily closed, as noted by the barricades. All right, cool. Oh wait, new Bowling Green fence erected by the was leased in. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, so this was the New York City's first park, and this is like the original fence, and they put a bowling green here. Huh? Well, I didn't know that. Anyway, that's why it's called Bowling Green. Anyway, freeze frame and read it if you want to. Where to now? Starting from Bowling Green, and go! Go subscribe, that is. Starting from here, that's the rule. Make it short.